Yeah, so I have a tape of me like practicing. So I would like throw myself on the bed and then I go back and I watch it to see the angle or whatever.
Top of the morning to you.
Is that appropriation?
Aaron Gobralis. No, Irish people are the one, like, everybody's Irish today.
Okay.
They don't care.
Okay.
Erin go bra, Erin go without bra. Is that what they used to say?
Very good, Danielle.
What does Erin go bra mean?
I don't know. I know slancha is cheers. Erin go bra, is that
mostly all the
Free
people
Ireland or something?
that aren't Irish do the everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish. I don't look at it like everybody's Irish on St. Everybody that's not Irish, like Skeery, he's 100% Italian. Goes, I'm a little Irish today.
No, he's got some African in him.
Ireland forever.
Yeah, Ireland forever. There you go.
That's so cool.
Skeery's got some Italian, or no, Skeery's got some African in him, don't you?
I do. I am.
Into the microphone.
I'm a little Middle Eastern and I'm a little African.
Yeah, there you
Oh my
go.
God, he's effing around with his webcam. Look at him.
I got
Why? You don't want us to see your chins?
No, I got a new webcam.
He's on 2 at once.
Oh yeah, you did get a new one.
Yeah, you're on 2 at once, Skeery.
Do you know how wait, do you know how he got this webcam?
Okay.
So he got the email that a lot of people are getting that says if you don't use your points from your airline points, they're going to go. So that's what he did.
Right, yeah. So this is a great tip for people. If you have expiring airline miles, so a lot of times you could use them in other places other than flights. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't letting 29,000 points go to waste. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the airline's website, and I'm going to spend the points that way, and I'm going to buy a gift. So I bought a webcam. Not this one. That's on the computer. That is a webcam. Look at that. It's 4K.
What airline has points that expire?
Singapore Airlines. Gandhi and I took a trip to Singapore 3 years ago.
Some do. I know Deltas don't expire,
Most
but
of them, if you keep like getting them in the account, they'll just stay.
But for a lot of people, they didn't fly for 2 years, so now they're.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that camera is worth 29,000 points?
So it's a $300 camera.
This camera, not that camera. That's
I
on the
get it.
computer.
It's like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you got the little tickets.
That camera's worth a flight? Are you kidding me?
Well,
Around the world. A flight around the world, Scotty.
Tomorrow or whenever we do our next podcast, I will show you what this camera can do.
How much does it cost retail?
It comes
Zoom in on yourself.
$150.
The other
That's
camera looks
it?
better.
Wait, you know that math doesn't work. It was 29,000 points?
Yeah.
That should be like a $300 camera. Isn't that kind of the
Are you sure it was
translation?
29,000? I thought it was way more than that. We flew around the
28,500.
whole world.
What kind of camera is it? Like, what's the name brand of the camera? What is it?
It's called the J5 Create, but it comes with this little cool remote control, so I could zoom in and out, and I could pan the camera left and right with my hand.
It's
What
a
would you
Magnavox.
do with that? Zooming in and out with a remote and a
Zoom
camera.
in. Let's see.
Yeah.
How close can you
I
get on
don't
your
have
face?
a battery
Are
for the
you going
remote.
to tell Robin that's on in the room?
Right.
It doesn't have a. Oh, you think this is one of those porn cameras where you could be like having sex and then
sure is.
be your own camera person?
Yeah. All right, show of hands. Who's recorded themselves doing it?
Oh, no.
No.
I learned a long time ago from David Schwimmer. It's the only thing that I've ever taken away from David Schwimmer. David Schwimmer said, never record yourself doing anything like that because it will one day come back to haunt you. And David Schwimmer has always been in my mind.
Look at Scotty B.
Scotty B. Look
The
at that grin.
Kardashians are so haunted.
A long time ago, when I had my big VHS-C camera with the
God.
tapes in it, I tried to record a girl that came to my apartment. I put a stack of VHS boxes on top of my TV and cut a
Did
hole
she
in
know
the
you were
middle.
doing this?
No.
You creep.
Wait, you cut a hole in the middle?
Yeah, so I have a tape of me like practicing. So I would like throw myself on the bed and then I go back and I watch it to see the angle or whatever.
Did you put a big red X in masking tape for the area to lay?
And on your spot.
I knew where to lay, but then of course by the time she finally came over and anything happened, the battery died, and that was it. So there's nothing except me practicing on there.
So good. So you're never
That's
sued.
exceptionally creepy, and I'm pretty sure illegal.
I don't think it
Hey,
was
Plus,
back
it's
then.
your house.
Back then it
Scotty, were
wasn't
you
illegal.
like, hey, honey, a little to the right? And she's like, my hand? No, your face. You're not in the camera.
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy,
So, Nate,
Scotty.
go on. You raised your hand.
I can't top that. So I'm sorry, Scotty. I can't top that.
Nate,
Hitting your
admit it,
mark.
you don't film yourself having sex. You just film yourself. That at least you have to admit.
No, I would never do that. I have filmed myself having sex. I'm not sure where those videos are.
I feel like 90% of my friends have definitely done that.
They didn't hear
Yeah.
David Schwimmer?
They didn't hear David Schwimmer. I should
They
tell
missed
them
that.
about
They
David
missed that.
Schwimmer. Yeah.
Dude, I never even took or sent a D pic.
You've never
That's
taken it. You
solid.
Really?
Good choice.
Well, now you have
Robin's
enough
never said,
cameras to
hey,
do
honey,
so.
send me a deep
I've
pic.
never done it.
I sent one to the wrong Lisa one time.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was an accident.
Wrong Lisa.
That was bad.
Didn't that happen in Succession?
Yes.
Succession. Kieran Culkin. Roman Roy was trying to send it to some woman that he was sleeping with, and instead sent it to his dad.
It's the meme that's going around where you see Kieran Culkin just like sulking over the table because he just sent a dick pic to his dad.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's what won him that BAFTA award or whatever the hell he won. His face when he sent that picture to his father, you could just feel that. The heat flowing through his forehead.
Oh, thank God my dad has a flip phone and would never be able to get a picture.
Did your dad really still have a flip phone?
He has a flip phone. I was so pissed because he walked into a store because his old flip phone finally broke. So I was like, oh, thank God. He has to get a normal keyboard phone, maybe an iPhone, something. He somehow exited the store with a flip phone. I said, where the fuck did you get that? He said, oh, the kid in there told me he had one still in the back from years and years ago. I said, I'm going to find that kid and I'm going to fuck him up. Because I am so upset about this. It's the worst phone ever, and he uses all our phones all the time for stuff because he loves all the capabilities. He wants to be able to play with it. He just, I will not get an iPhone. I will not be traced by the government.
Oh, my God.
Is your dad a drug dealer by chance?
So funny.
My dad's a nutcase. Like, there's no other.
He's so funny.
He's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Suppose the government's tracking me, people. I'm like, you know what? If there's somebody at the government that is assigned to follow me, God, they have the most boring fucking job ever. I hope they have something else going on.
I'm like, no one's interested in you. No offense, Dad, but like, no one cares what you're Googling online with your little conspiracy theories. Like, you're fine.
You're Googling.
All right,
Mad Googler.
So since we don't do a podcast on Fridays, what's everybody doing this weekend?
Oh,
I don't even know. I got to look.
I am going to see my boyfriend. For
Oh,
a week or two.
Oh, that's nice.
I said hello.
We know what Gandhi's going to be doing Friday night and Saturday and Sunday.
Recording.
Golfing. We'll be
You're going to be
golfing.
using this here webcam you're going to borrow from me.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. No, but I'm very excited. I haven't seen him in month or two.
You're going to jump his bones.
Skeery.
She ain't gonna tell me that.
Scotty's going to film it.
No, we're going to a middle school play 3 times this weekend. That's
Why
what we're doing.
3 times? Because your kid's in it, right?
Yeah, because Cooper's in it. It's called Honk. It's like
Wait, what?
It's called Honk. It's like
Honk or honk?
Beep beep. Honk. Yeah, it's like the ugly duckling, but I guess they can't say ugly anymore, so it's called Honk.
Oh God.
Wait, so then what's the story? The whole story is about how the duckling was ugly.
Right.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know.
So what part does Cooper play?
God, this PC shit is ridiculous, man. Like, just call it the
said, "Please
fucking
don't."
ugly duckling already.
All I know is she said, "Please don't be disappointed. I'm not in it that much." So I'm not sure exactly what she is.
So can you leave after she's done?
No,
Or is
because
that-
it's a play.
We got to
It's
take
not
her
a.
home.
It's not.
Sit in the last row.
I did that.
Sit in
Hold
the
on.
last row by the
I did-
door.
That's when you go to like the dance recitals and stuff, and they now will send home things that say, "Please, when your kid is done, don't get up and leave. It's disrespectful to the other kids."
So you got to
well.
sit through all these other kids.
I
No,
did that.
There's no one in the audience. Sometimes, you know what they do?
That's like jail.
Sometimes
That's
in
worse
some
than
schools
jail.
I have seen that if there's a lot of kids, they will give like the kids who are coming in the beginning, they'll give the parents the seats in the front, and then like they'll rotate the parents so that the parents whose kids are coming later can move to the front.
Oh, not this. Do you know that now in the public schools, in the middle school, there's a Ticketmaster type site that you have to go on and buy tickets and reserve
Ticketmaster?
specifics. It's
Dude,
not
I am
Ticketmaster, but it's
so
something
happy I
like
have
that.
boys.
Wow.
And you have to choose your seats, and they're $13.50 a ticket.
No,
Do they lock the doors from the inside, Matt Lauer style?
that might just be your neighborhood. Don't
At
you have a
Cade's-
bougie neighborhood?
At
No,
Cade's
Danielle,
graduation, they split the class. So they did A, and then the second one was L. And so they did A, L, and they went back and forth. Cade was the second L, so he was the third person to walk across the stage. I got up and left. I was like, peace out, bitches.
It's long.
He's done too, right? Like he's graduated.
Yeah, he had to sit there while the whole class went. He was so bored. Yeah, I'm like,
So crazy. They
I was
have
done.
everyone's name, each person. Oh my gosh.
My high school, Froggy, you know the high school that I went to
Yeah.
in Pembroke Pines. It was gigantic.
Gigantic.
Like the biggest school in the southeast United States. My graduating class had 1,200 people walk.
Oh God.
And like 600 people who didn't graduate, which was a whole other story. But it was forever. It was in the Panthers arena. Like it was forever.
Oh,
it was horrible.
man.
My dad said, "This is the most miserable thing I've ever sat through." I was
It
like,
was.
"You and me both. I didn't even want to go.
Yeah.
my stepdaughter graduated from the same school.
Yeah.
You know what's worse? Oh my gosh, when your kid plays a musical instrument and you have to sit through that and it's like, It's like so bad. It doesn't even sound like the song that they're performing, and you still have to sit there and like be like, oh, this is great.
Well, you're really selling this have kids thing to me. There.
My kids, I have boys. They haven't done any of those things, so it's been fantastic.
Right.
My parents didn't come to half of this stuff, and I was thrilled.
Really?
Like, I didn't care at all. They were like, oh, in retrospect, we're sorry we didn't come. I'm like, it was fucking great.
Yeah.
Do whatever I want. I didn't care.
See, what it would be worse is if your kid was like a terrible athlete, but he was still on the team, and you would have to go to the game
And they're sitting
because
on-
there's a chance
Danielle,
he
what's
might
that like?
go in for like a minute.
That was me.
That was you? Which
Yeah.
sport
You
was
played a sport?
I was on the track team for one season.
You played
And
track?
What was your event?
My parents came and watched, and I knocked over hurdles, and I was so embarrassed. And that was the one track meet they ever came to because I was like, I suck. Please don't come anymore.
Oh, Scotty.
That's awesome.
Were you on the track team, Skeery, with that run
No,
of yours?
hell's no.
My dad was so nervous when I played sports that he would watch from like the outside, like the doors would have windows, so he would stay on the outside part of it and just like peep in, like going, okay, like he was just a nervous worry body about everything.
Oh,
so.
yeah. It's even bad when your husband plays sports because Sheldon was playing like flag football for a while, and there was a couple times where either he or someone else would get hurt on the field, and you don't want to be that wife who was like, oh my gosh! It's like you just want. But you know what he did one time? He had broken his like arm or wrist or something, but he knew the final was coming. He cut the cast off of his wrist,
Dedication.
slipped it off, and found a way to slip it back on without the doctor finding out, so he could play in that final.
No.
I swear to and you know when you want to say something, and I was like, I better just shut my mouth. You break your arm again, it's on you.
Your
I ain't
fault.
saying nothing.
I always think that about like boxers and MMA fighters. Like, how can their significant other come and watch them
I couldn't.
get their ass kicked? And then I'm sure you guys have all seen the video of the one boxer whose mom jumped into the ring with her purse and started beating the other guy. That was great. Like, I can understand why that would happen.
Totally.
Well, they could watch because the paydays pretty decent for after,
I don't want to see my
For all that money? No, I would never
their
want to see
ass
that.
beat? No way. No way.
So you're telling me if Sheldon was about to walk away with $20 million, but he's putting up a fight, it's not like he's getting his ass kicked.
I don't like that stuff. That's
Yeah,
what
I don't
scares
either.
me. No.
So, Froggy, Lisa's in the MMA.
Oh,
She's about to make $50 million on a pay-per-view fight. And
To
all
get
she,
the shit kicked out of her?
No, I couldn't
but
watch
she's
that.
also fighting. She's fighting back. It's not like she's getting
I
beat up
couldn't-
like in one way.
I
You
couldn't
wouldn't
watch it.
do.
I couldn't watch it. Nope. I couldn't do it.
No way.
What if
I don't
she
like
just yelled
MMA
at
to
you
begin
for
with.
taking
Like
out-
I think I'm one of the few guys that doesn't like MMA, so I don't like
I
watching.
agree.
Like if I go to a restaurant and there's like 20 televisions on and they're all on MMA, I will get up and leave. I
Which
can't
is
watch
really?
people
by
get
the
the
way.
shit kicked out of them. No, I don't
I
like
can
it.
watch other people as long as I don't know them.
Yeah, I
like
just
MMA.
don't like it.
I like boxing. But if Brandon was in that, no freaking way.
I did not like MMA at all. But what's worse is one night, me and my girlfriend went out to dinner in Bay Ridge to an Italian restaurant. And they had the MMA, they had UFC on right there. And I'm like, is this really appropriate while we're eating dinner? I'm eating red sauce. And these guys are going at it in this ring, tearing the shit out of each other.
No.
I'm like, oh, this is awful. This place has no couth. Check, please.
So if Robin was in the MMA,
You wanted Booth and Bay
and
Ridge
chicken
Brooklyn
parm was
Skeery.
on the line, she wins, you get a lifetime supply of chicken parm.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I couldn't watch someone be in the sport. I don't want someone to watch me in the sport.
No.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Fuck that.
I
And
couldn't
I don't want to
watch-
watch it on TV.
I
I don't want
couldn't
it in my face while I'm eating dinner.
You know the movie Goodfellas? Where they
Oh,
you
yeah.
know there's that one part at the bar where he starts kicking the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I turned the movie off. If you're killing zombies or monsters or ghosts, I'm good.
But at
Real
least-
people, I don't
But
like
at least
it.
that's
like it.
fiction.
I couldn't watch it. I turned it
Yeah,
off.
she still
I
doesn't
couldn't
want
watch
to see
it.
that.
I don't want to see it.
I feel like we're all really missing something. You would watch your wife get her shit kicked in.
She's a very good fighter.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
a
but
very good
Garrett's like, yeah, there's money involved.
man.
Go ahead.
Skeery, your girlfriend and your mom are in an MMA
No,
fight.
get it.
Who's winning?
Isn't this? Are
Who's
we
winning?
overtime Friday?
Who's
Is it
winning?
over?
On the next podcast, Allie beats the shit out of somebody.
Garrett, she should beat the shit out of Garrett for
Cliffhanger.
this.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Take Allie
everybody.
on the
Thank you, everybody.